Hi Capricorn. Welcome to your November 2017 monthly reading. This is our first reading together, Capricorn. If you would like to find me on Instagram, my handle is @JaylinGelato. Out comes the Seven of Swords in reverse. So what's going on with you guys for November? Capricorn, listen. Listen, Capricorn, listen. Our time's almost here. You can almost see the finish line. You see that? You can almost see the finish line. Oh, nice. Okay. Ace of Cups. We're in November right now. Today is November 9th. So this is for the rest of November, right? The next 3 weeks. Four of Cups. Okay. Just the next few weeks. This might go a little bit into December because of some of the planetary influences of Jupiter, of Saturn, of Mercury and Sag right now, Venus and Scorpio. That was a Five of Pentacles, by the way. There's a lot of things wrapping up. There's a lot of things beginning to sprout. It's the ebb and the flow. But November, mid to end November, Capricorn. I don't think anyone has escaped the sort of Four of Cups, Four of Pentacles vibe in their reading, except for Pisces, but Capricorn. We are going towards something inevitable. What does that mean? It means that the growth that we're about to experience cannot be avoided. You learn now, or you will learn at a later point in time by looking back at this November 2017, and you don't want to be on the other side of November saying, I wish I learned my lesson the first time. The cards will tell us one thing, right? But if I keep elaborating, eventually it's going to show the cycles that we can encounter with the ebb and the flow of what we experience, right? So much that we're literally preparing beforehand before we're just thrown out to the wolves. Okay, we know what we're going into. We know this is inevitable. We know that Saturn is here to teach us these hard lessons so that we may grow and have a more of a solid foundation to expand as the beings we are. Just accept it. This is not necessarily the energy that you're going to linger in, but November leaves you with a breath of Let's get this over with. Remember, it's not the destination. Haha. Which the destination, like, you're well on your way, but it is not about that. It's really not about that. It's about your mindset and where your head is. Is it coming from a place of love? And now how disgusting is that as for us Capricorns to hear, oh, just move out of love. Everything we do is grounded in love. Of course, that is second nature. Do we know how to do something other not in love? I mean, we're not perfect by any cost, but don't Capricorn like to justify their quirks? It's because I love you. A Capricorn was the first to say that. Oh, I feel this way because I love you. I do this because I love you. Just make sure, Capricorn, that you're not playing that overprotective mother role. Be sure that you nurture yourself for this growth that's about to take place. This is the putting the seeds, germination, right? Like putting the seeds in the wet paper towel before you pot them and they sprout like into a beanstalk. This is that. You are the beans in the paper towel. You are preparing yourself now so that you can pour over into others' cups. Because let's face it, Capricorn, you are the rock in a lot of people's lives. When your cup isn't overflowing, you're not the only one in lack. It's just how you bond to people. You know, this isn't necessarily codependency. I mean, this is just how Capricorns come off in relationships. They're very reliable. They're very grounded. They're problem solvers. They take the initiative. So tell me more about this first card. This is what the energy's been like up until now. This is pretty much the energy of 2017. It leaves us all scattered, and how we bounce back. Everybody's bouncing back at this time. These last 2 months of the year. Okay, we're all kind of going through it. We're all feeling pressure and tension of Saturn. So being the responsible, grounded Capricorn that you are, just make amends, okay? Let go of your grudges. Forgive yourself. You don't want to go on this type of journey or venture with extra baggage. So all of those fears of 2017, those heartbreaks of 2017, those just sour friendships and workplace bullshit, just transmute it, pack light, and stay in your light. I just rhymed light with light, but it's the bottom of the deck. It's the High Priestess. The High Priestess comes out when you realize that you don't have all the answers all the time. She comes out to remind us of all the higher untapped knowledge that we only gain access to by showing up in the 3D in the ways that we're called to show up. In Capricorn, this month, it's very important to fill yourself up, because what you pour over is going to be the final touches for some of your fellow signs' completion of their own for the year. Wow. Fill up your cup, because this is the karma that you're going to be sowing for the next year. That's the intensity of these planets right now. Capricorn. All right. That was dope. I like how this just flew out last minute because I was about to wrap it up. So, you guys, I love you so much. Keep your chins up. Meditate, go to the gym, read a book, do something to relax, and just fill yourself up, because we need you. All right, I will see you in December, and let's connect on Instagram for the time being. I would say have a great rest of your November, but I know you're going through it, so find me.